Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Crossan and welcome back to another episode of the Shanling podcast. Or Shanling Station actually. But sorry I didn't upload a podcast last week, I just didn't really know what topic I wanted to talk about. And then I watched a video from Serroh, Serroh. They do Disney Dreamlight Valley videos, and they were mentioning about the moonstones, which I think I've briefly said about in my latest Disney Dreamlight Valley video, but I kind of just wanted to go more in depth with why I think the moonstones are quite expensive, and this is just my opinion, don't come for me. But it's just I agreed a lot with what Sarah said. Sarah said Sarah. I don't know, but yeah, I agreed with what they said. I'm going to link their channel in the description of this podcast. But I just kind of wanted to go more in depth as to why I think that their items are quite expensive compared to other games. So, yeah. First of all, with the new update 5 that came out, we had a quest that was going to be added, which was the Wally quest. And that was 4,000 moonstones, which I think if you transfer that into money on how to buy the 4,000 moonstones, I think from what I saw, it was about, £20, which is a lot of money compared to what you're actually getting. I mean, you're getting an outfit for Wally. I don't know whether you get any furniture because I haven't bought it. I was watching Kato's video, I haven't finished it though, of buying it so you don't have to. And a couple of stuff. I mean, it kind of reminds me of a kit pack from Sims, which you can get for about $3.99 to $5.99. So it kind of reminds me of that, where you can get a few outfits, you can get a few hairstyles, and a few couple of decorations. And Sims have made it so it's it's £6. Yeah, sometimes I wait until this stuff is on sale for me to get it. But I think Disney Dreamlight Valley forgets that the target audience, I know I'm not. Well, I am the target audience because I am a Disney fan, but majority of the people that are going to be playing the game when it comes out for free will be children, and they're going to be asking their parents whether they can, they'll be spending their Christmas money, majority of their Christmas money, for some skins and stuff. I'm not really into Fortnite. I've never really been into Fortnite, but I remember my brother used to be really into it, and he used to spend all his birthday and Christmas money on skins and the dances and stuff, and I even think that was actually cheaper than Disney Dreamlight Valley prices. But I feel like during this beginning stage, we shouldn't really have that. We should have the main story, maybe a little bit added, because we've paid for it. I haven't paid for the premium edition, I just paid for the normal edition of Disney Dreamlight Valley. But what the person said in their YouTube video is that I think they paid $80 something for the game. I think I only really paid up to £30 for the game, so I don't really know what that converts into dollars, but it's a lot different. And I'm pretty much getting the exact same stuff that he is. So, yeah. So I kind of wanted to kind of do this podcast because I feel like the items that you're getting is not really worth the moonstones that you're paying for. I pay for a premium thing on Roblox, and I get more stuff out of that Roblox than I probably would if I was to buy the moonstones, because it the shop refreshes every week. So then you've got 4 new things to buy, and those new things are about Like, I think the cheapest is probably like 1,800 moonstones. And currently at the moment I have paid for like the premium kind of star path, so then I can get like all of the items. And that's pretty much the only time I really use my moonstones. I did pay, I think I paid a tenner or something so that I can, or was it fiver? So that I could get the skin that's the palace, like the castle, because I really wanted it to be the castle, but I won't be paying for any of the other ones because it's just too expensive. I do understand that quite a lot of people can afford it, but when like the actual game comes out, it will be mainly targeted towards children, and I feel like they just can't afford it. I mean, with inflation and stuff coming up, even the parents can't afford it now. And I mean, let's go on the Disney Dreamlight. You won't be able to see it, but I'm going to go on Disney Dreamlight Valley Twitter. So recently they've had the skins come out. They've also done the Wally quest, obviously. I'm not going to do that quest unless I literally like save up my moonstones. But the thing is, I will save up my moonstones, and then the new like star path will come out, and then I'll have to I'll buy the premium one. So really, it is me having to pay for the moonstones, which I've only done once for the palace. So I think what I'm gonna kind of say at the end of the podcast what I thought that they were going to do with the moonstones, but I feel like with the chests and stuff, you have 2 chests on your valley every single day that you go, and you can unlock 50 moonstones. But I feel like maybe they should do where one's kind of in an obvious place, so it's 50, and then if there's something that's like really hidden away that you really need to take a long time to go and find it, then I feel like that should be more. I feel like because all of the items are quite expensive to buy in the shop, that I feel like maybe there should be some chests that are harder to find, but if you find them, you get a higher moonstone reward. So what I was saying before about like the stuff when it comes to what I thought that Disney Dreamlight Valley would do is I thought that they were going to unlock certain certain characters. So you got Simba, Nala, all of that for the beginning start. So then at the end, when it's finished, because it's currently finished now, I haven't finished the story because I play Disney Dreamlight Valley not all the time, but I mainly play it when there's a star path out, and then I kind of try and continue the story. But it's finished, and I feel like when it's finished, they should have the main characters that come in that they they tease us with. So kind of spoiler alert if you don't want to hear this, but Jafar is coming in the next one. That's why they've got the little sand timer thing. Jafar is coming, but I feel like, say if you wanted to unlock certain characters, maybe I don't know, the Inside Out characters, then say you'd pay £20 or something, £30, so that you could unlock all of the characters. Or so you could unlock certain, the characters that come with quests, but they're not for the main story, they're kind of for their own story. So then it doesn't really matter. Say if you're like, I don't really need the Inside Out characters, then you don't have to buy it, and it doesn't have to affect the whole entire story. So, yeah, that's kind of what I thought they would be doing. I thought they would be, doing, individual stories. I don't know what the Wally quest is, but I feel like all of the quests that happen with the characters that are in it already should be free, because we have already paid for the game. And I understand people are saying that, oh, but you have to pay the developers. Yes, you do, 100%. But, if, God knows how many people are spending, $80, $90 a month on, on the moonstones to get the limited edition items, then Disney has got way enough money to pay those developers that have developed the characters. I just feel like Disney's very greedy sometimes when it comes to that. I feel like it's the same with like packs in like Sims. I think maybe they could do it like Sims, where like the Star Wars pack. I don't have that because I'm not really a big fan of Star Wars, but I know people said it was kind of rubbish. But that had a story that had nothing to do with the gameplay of Sims. But say if you liked Star Wars, you could buy it and do it. The same with the other packs. It doesn't really matter whether you have it or not, other than like the decorations. So that's kind of like my 2 cents on it. Comment down below what you think on the situations. Do you like that you have to pay all this money to get new items? Does it feel exciting to do it? Or are you kind of on the side of me where it comes to, maybe it's kind of putting you off the game a bit, where you're like, do I have to spend every single penny that I have just so that I can enjoy this game? I mean, there's so many cozy games that are coming out and have come out that you pay once and then you can play the whole entire game. But obviously that means that the game's got to finish, and Disney Dreamlight Valley isn't going to finish, because I hope, like, maybe in the future they can have all of the Disney characters in it. I mean, that would lag your game like anything, but, you know. But this isn't me saying that I hate the game. I do love the game. I love playing it. I love doing the quests. I love, like, kind of interacting with the characters that I grew up with, like watching Disney films and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But it's just, you know, at the moment I don't really have a job, so it's quite hard to pay for those kind of stuff. And even if you do have a job, life's pretty expensive. Sometimes you can't afford to pay like $30 to $40 or pounds on a game every single time a new item comes out. And quite a lot of people have like addictive personalities where they have to get everything in the game, which is understandable. I mean, you know, you do want the new thing, especially when it's targeted as being limited edition. You're like, well, it's never going to be there again. So I feel like with the Wally quest, if it is limited and it does just finish after a while, I won't really be sad, because I'd have my £20 or however much it is for me to buy it, and it's just for a suit and tie. I thought that it was supposed to be for Mary Poppins. That's what I thought it was. But no. But anyways, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I know it was a bit of a ramble. I kind of just wanted to talk about this as it's been on my mind for a bit. And I watched the person's video, Saru. I'm going to get it right one of these days. But yeah, I felt like I kind of wanted to put my 2 cents in as well when it came to, like, playing the game as well, because I feel like when you have to pay for a lot of stuff, it kind of becomes less fun, because you miss out parts that, and you have, like, you feel FOMO, you know, fear of missing out. I'm down with the kids, so I know what that means. But yeah, it's kind of weird that maybe it's because I'm not really bothered. Like, I just want to play as the characters. I haven't even unlocked Prince Eric yet. That's how much of I'm not even a beginner. I think I started playing it in October, November time. But it was, you know, it's just a bit very expensive, you know. It's very expensive. Like, Disney does make loads of money. Loads of money. They're huge. They're like a multi-billion, trillion company. You know, it's not like they can, you know, not give us stuff for free. I mean, like the codes and stuff, I really do appreciate the codes. The recent one that came out, which was the Pride t-shirts, which I'm going to claim after I've filmed this podcast. But I do really love the game. I really love the game, but that's just a little, like, you know, disagreement that I've got, where it's a bit expensive. But yeah. Comment your opinions down below. Please don't be too mean in the comments, because I will delete them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, or listening. You're not watching. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye, Shanlings. Bye.